Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm trying to make some videos this week, especially since now they're gonna do another draft. Um, First of all, the way, what's the point of the fucking draft? Like, it's really retarded, or even the brand split. We're gonna talk about that, but the draft they do nowadays, which I will do another video based on just the draft itself. The draft they do nowadays is so fucking retarded. They do like Raw keeps whatever and SmackDown keeps blah blah blah, and then but this person will now move to different. It's so like if that's like the way they did it this last year, and just whatever like how they just announced people is so fucking gay retarded. I understand like you had to pick someone when you had it after the whole wild card shit, and when you had to do the 2016 thing, the draft whatever. But for real, like this whole draft shit is, I don't know what to tell you. And why are they doing this literally in October, and they're doing the draft in SmackDown first and then Raw instead of maybe like start of the week and end of the week with Raw and SmackDown. I don't fucking know what to tell you. But anyways, that's a different fucking video based on the draft, but that's a little teaser. First of all, yeah, so they're doing another draft, and it just really I'm just thinking to myself, what's the need for it, and why does WWE need a fucking brand split in the first place? Which is why I'm doing this video. Why WWE really doesn't need a fucking draft? Why or not just why the fucking they don't need a brand split? Why fucking you just end it? You need to end the brand split. For some goddamn reason, WWE decided to do the brand split back in 2016. Literally because they had nothing better to do, and they had nothing better for SmackDown. SmackDown was like going live on Tuesdays, which again, that's not a problem. Like, okay, sure, go live on. I mean, even though I thought it was stupid SmackDown being on Tuesdays, like literally, like fuck, too much wrestling, the street. But like, I wouldn't mind like being live on Fridays. But thankfully, SmackDown is not live on Fridays. You know, I don't mind that. But the problem is with SmackDown now is still they're doing the fucking brand split crap, and there was no need for a brand split. The reason why you originally did a brand split back in 2002 is really because you combined two different companies into one. You brought WCW, and you had even a lot of good talent from WCW, which was why it was needed. That, you know what, it would make sense to help this company and bring some, like, you know, like, especially because you actually had stars back then. You actually did. Nowadays, you don't have stars. Back in 2002, you would combine two companies, two different brands, and then that's when you looked at two different brands, SmackDown being its own show, whatever, and then you actually had fucking people to entertain both shows. You had stars where you could be on both shows. I mean, one like on each show to help benefit the show, and it was good. That actually made one of the reasons why the Ruthless Aggression era, when it started, kind of cool. But nowadays, the reality is you don't have stars. You don't have. Yes, part of it could be WWE's fault, but can you really blame WWE for not having good booking when these guys who are in the, first of all, they're pushing guys like Finn Balor, and he's like one of the top guys on SmackDown. No one fucking cares about Finn Balor besides smarky fans. Okay? Besides the old fan of the... Again, first of all, a lot of these indie guys are not stars. Even if you try to book them like The Rock or whatever, that'll be so unbelievable. You can't make fucking Dolph Ziggler like The Rock. You can't make guys like these guys. I understand like you're never gonna handle the Attitude Era, but for God's sakes, you can't, like, it makes no sense. It's not believable to believe that guys like Finn Balor could be a world champion and fucking him be a main eventer. It's the fucking truth. Okay, and that's what they fucking did. They decided to fucking push guys like Finn Balor, and then he was the first Universal fucking champion. First of all, this is also going to be a fucking talking about 2016, and now we're going to talk about why it doesn't need to be a thing. 2016, there was no reason to fucking do a brand split besides you having too many people on your fucking roster, and you decided to just do a brand split for a fuck of it. Okay? Because you had too many people instead of having the guts to fire people, and then people could say, oh, how dare WWE fire these people? They're evil. Which, in reality, it helps the company. it helps the company better by releasing guys who have no talent, no actual talent, that should not be in a wrestling company in the first place, who can't entertain for crap. It's not a bad thing to do. You have to you have to make money. That's what business is. You have to make the money. You have to make good shit going on. You have to fucking produce good television. And that's what they're not doing. That's what they haven't been doing since 2016. And that's what they've been doing, especially now. If anything, 2016, when they did the brand split, helped ruin WWE even more. It really did. And, you know, the sad part is, Smarks, they praised 2016. Smarks are pretending that 2016 was one of the best recent years of wrestling, which is like, are you fucking kidding me? Did you not remember that in 2016, Raw started getting very low rate? That's when the trend of the Raws started to get, like, literally ones. Like, the ones are now the normal ratings they get now, sadly. You know how fucking pathetic that is? Getting literally ones now, when you used to getting 5s and 4s and even fucking 9s? Fuck! God, you are struggling with the ratings, and you decide to you put fucking Cena on Smackdown, thinking that fucking is gonna make people care about Smackdown. First of all, when you have Smackdown on Tuesday, it was so gay. Fucking, let's talk about Raw first of all. When you did it in 2016, Raw, Finn Balor got a boo-boo. He got out of action, which probably was a blessing in disguise. But you know, I'm not endorsing, like, you know, legit injury on somebody. But he shouldn't even be on Raw in the first place. Or he fucking shouldn't have been the first Universal Champion, which was cursed anyway for the title. Then you gave the title to Fat-Ass Owens, and he literally stanked up Raw. He's not a good fucking main eventer. And people were crapping Kevin Owens and how Raw was boring, but then they fucking got angry when he lost the title, and they're thinking that Kevin Owens carried Raw. Like, how? Y'all were crapping on Raw! Y'all rather watch SmackDown with James Ellsworth and fucking Styles losing to him! Yeah, it was so boring. Raw was boring 3 hours, and then the women kept main eventing, which killed Raw even more. You decide to have the women actually main event, and you wonder why your shows was shit. The New Day were being a thing with their tag titles and shit. God almighty. And just jobbers. And just Braun Strowman fucking feuding with Sami Zayn. Oh boy. Then let's talk about fucking SmackDown. When the brand split started. Fucking, it was Styles became the champion. Ambrose was a goof. He started without him feuding fucking Dolph Ziggler. And then you had him fucking losing to James Ellsworth. Getting people like James Ellsworth. But apparently SmackDown was the greatest fucking time at 2016. How? Guys like James Ellsworth was good television? Oh, because Styles was champion and people got opportunity. What opportunity? Fuck the opportunity. How about hashtag be good? How about get good? And you got guys like fucking Dave Bryan being GM. Like, we're going to do this for these fans. It was so gay. It was indie. It was literally blue, like the fucking bluer fucking SmackDown version of indie wrestling. That's what it was. It was indie shit going on. You got guys like Ziggler and fucking Miz feuding. People pretend to care about the Miz that time just because he cut the crumb on talking smack or whatever the fuck you call it. Talking smack. And it just, oh my god. Everyone SmackDown was gay. SmackDown was a gay show and people pretend it was good. Fuck that. But literally, what was the reason? Both shows weren't doing good at all. They're garbage. And they were getting low ratings. And for some reason, like fucking that time, SmackDown was Raw and SmackDown, like that was a good time to be a wrestling fan. Fuck off. And now you got, look at it now. And you got even people pretending that SmackDown is good now. How is it good? Just because Reigns is sadly the only character you have on SmackDown doesn't mean the show is good. Sure, Edge is there, but let's be honest, two guys can't save the show when literally everyone in the fucking goddamn roster are shit. But you know what the fucking sad part is? People are not, some of them are like, the people who are not saying SmackDown is good are the same people that are saying fucking SmackDown was good back in 2016 and now they're AEW fans. This is literally the same shit. All these smarts, they're doing like, either it's anti-Raw, I don't know what's the problem with hating Raw, like y'all hate red? Y'all like to bleed blue? Y'all got blue prostate cancers? Like, well, I don't fucking get it. Or blue dildos? I don't fucking know. But for real, I don't, like, like, really, it started with Smackdown, then it was like NXT, I don't fucking know. Or it was NXT, GT, then Smackdown, then fucking AEW now, that people are praising that kind of shit. I don't get it. That's what Smarks do. They pipe on everything that's like the next new toy. The SmackDown got the rebrand or something. I don't fucking get it. But, seriously, come on here. 2016 brand split was not needed. And that's when you started pushing people who don't deserve to be in an event. Case in point, Jinder Mahal became the fucking WWE champion. When you have a brand split and you literally have to keep everyone separate, you literally get jobbers become champion. And look what's the jobber that became champion now. Literally fucking Big E. Oh, he's not a jobber, yeah, he's a goof, by the way. Not main event worthy. And yeah, Kofi Kingston became champion. And they fucking stanked up the shows. Why they did? Oh, because they deserve it, though. Why do they deserve it? Because they're a faking fight for years? That's the problem with the brand split. You don't need a fucking brand split. Your shows are failing. Your shows are losing. Sure, WWE, they're making a lot of money. WWE, they're making a lot of money in terms of financial ways, like in terms of marketing and shit like that. God bless them. But the reality is, sooner or later, your shows are gonna fucking... It's gonna be bad to the point where your shows are gonna suffer. You may be making money in terms of marketing, but your shows have to matter too, because when your shows... ratings are getting back to a point where you're gonna probably get off television, and you're not gonna be like top the food chain. You're gonna be that's gonna help ruin the company. And if anything, you need to fucking hashtag get good. That's why you really do need guys like Reigns on both shows. Hell, Edge on both shows. You need Orton on both shows. Why isn't Orton even being pushed as a main guy? I don't fucking get it. But whatever. Like. Bobby Lashley on those shows, Brock Lesnar on both shows. Give him more money and have him be on the whole year. I bet you the show would be better. I mean, but that's sad. You need to rely on old guys because the fucking young guys, fuck the young guys. Fuck the future. The future is garbage. They're all shit. You don't have stars. That is also the problem. Obviously, like with the brand split, what makes you think this brand split is gonna be successful when really you don't have stars that have the character, that have the charisma, that can tell a story, who are not even good wrestlers also. They can't fucking wrestle for shit. They all do this stupid gay indie flippy gay shit where they just do kicks and flips and crap like that. Come on here. And not even hot women. Where the fuck are the hot women at? I don't fucking know. Maybe some sex would help the show. Oh, but even Maria, you know, there's no good. I'd rather see you bitches wrestle, like Nia Jackson, Shayla, or some other disgusting fat fuck. Because apparently their dream matches is fucking bitches like Natty Nightfart versus, I don't know. People want to see Nia Jax versus fucking Awesome Kong. Beast People motherfuckers are weird. They want to see fucking Nyla Rose versus even Nia Jax. Or Nyla Rose versus Awesome Kong. What is wrong with you people? Why do you guys want to see feminine men wrestle and manly, disgusting She-Hulks wrestle? What is wrong with you motherfuckers? And now again, this all goes back to the fans that demanded they wanted the brand split. They get it, and the show is failing. They want all these guys to become champions. The show is failing. And you want all this type of shit wrestling nowadays, and the show is failing. And don't say that WWE doesn't give you what the fuck you want, because they gave you guys like Kofi Kingston as champion. They gave you Drew McIntyre as champion. Even though I don't mind McIntyre as much as I used to, it's just he didn't really help the show much. They gave you now Big E, and fucking who gives a shit about Big E? Fucking A. The brand split needs to fucking end, because your show is dying. Your show sucks. You need guys like Reigns to be on both shows. You don't need 2 fucking women's titles. You don't need these retarded 2 titles for fucking the tag teams. For fuck's sake. Oh, we're just gonna switch the titles so that way you could be, because it's so fucking gay. You really don't need 2 of the titles. You really don't. And you know what the fucking sad part is? They literally decided to do a brand split. Literally. Fucking that year, 2016, just so they can have a reason for Survivor Series, Raw versus Smackdown. What's the point of Raw versus Smackdown? Seriously, or on Survivor, like what you might as well call it bragging rights. But what's the point for bragging rights as a Survivor Series thing? Like seriously, it's been the same dragged out gimmicks that have been done to death. Why you need to keep doing Raw versus SmackDown now? What? What's the story? Like first of all, they're in the same fucking shows. Why? And also, it doesn't help that now you do a brand split, you're doing a draft on October now, and literally the next month, all these wrestlers have to have apparently brand affiliation where they have to fucking fight for their brand because they love their brand when they only were in that brand for a month. For fuck's sakes, you know how retarded this shit is, people? Like, why? Why should we pretend? You know how retarded this shit is? Do you not know how retarded this shit is? Like, literally, there was no need for Raw versus SmackDown gimmick fucking Survivor Series type of shit in 2016. They did it literally because, like, that was a reason to fucking do something. Because what's March 1 and I don't fucking know. It's so fucking retarded. I don't fucking get it. Sorry, checking on my phone, but yeah, fucking... literally, what's the point of this whole Raw versus SmackDown shit? There's no need for it. It worked back in 2005. You know, you actually had a story to lead to why Raw versus SmackDown was happening. There was no story when you did it for 2016. Just like, oh, you know what, we decided, well, let's have some brand warfare, because for the fuck of it. And then 2017... there was, I guess, a reason, but it wouldn't have happened when literally it was announced already Raw versus SmackDown. And then so on. It's like, oh, you know, we'll decide to fight each other because we have to. And then people are like now demanding, oh, I can't wait for Big E versus Roman or whatever the fuck. Or they want to see guys like, they want to see the New Day versus fucking the Bloodline. Why? Why would you want to see a tag match you could see on a fucking Raw? Even though they did it. But, like, really, what? On Survivor Series? Instead of, like, a title match? What's wrong with ever having fucking Survivor Series? The basic 5-on-5. The good guys and the bad guys. Like, who are, you know, what's the problem with that? Like, obviously, a perfect example would be even fucking 2002, not 2002, like 2003, for fuck's sake. You had the faces and heels on one brand. Like, 2003 is a, like, good example for fuck's sakes, okay? And so on, like, other years even, when you did a Raw versus Smack, or like, when you did even fucking Survivor Series, it didn't even matter what fucking brand. Like, for example, if you're gonna do, like, a fucking Survivor Series, like, traditional shit, why not Team Edge versus Rollins, you know, Edge versus Team Rollins, like, that's an example. And then you can even have, like, people who are the faces heel from both Raw and SmackDown that fight. It's not that hard. That's also, I get it, like, different, but, like, that's probably why you should probably end the brand split, too. Like, seriously, there's really no reason for this. Heck, like, even, again, 2003, you had even a Raw, like, faces and heels, and SmackDown faces and heels. You're not even doing that shit. What's the point of doing this whole fucking Raw versus SmackDown shit? Champion versus champions, it's so gay. It's really so fucking gay, people. Come on here. And then, ugh. Do you not know how retarded this brand split is? You should end it. There's no need. And then they're gonna go on doing gay shit. We're gonna do a fucking Survivor Series because, you know, we just fucking switch people and now all of a sudden they love their brand. Ay. So, please, end the brand split. You need there's no need for it, and your show would do better. Maybe the Reigns would be better, especially if guys like Reigns on both shows, because sadly that's like the only star you bothered to make sure he's, like, booked better. I don't fucking get it. Guys like Lashley would get fucking losing and crap like that. So, yeah. I don't know what to really say. I guess that's all I have to say. That's me ranting about the brand split. So, yeah, the brand split should end. There's really no reason for it. Just... and combine the titles already. I'm not, like, you don't need to combine the Intercontinental and US title. You can keep them as separate, sure, for, you know, the stupid mid-card crap. But definitely combine the women's titles, combine the tag titles, combine the fucking world titles. I don't want to see the fucking Universal title ever again. So gay. The Universal title, and it'll be red on the Raw and blue on SmackDown. God almighty help me. Ay. And have some good-looking titles, too, please. Why is with this old LGBT color shit? So, yeah, end your brand split because it's garbage and you're killing your shows. You're pushing jobbers that don't need to be pushed. Having guys, like, again, a perfect example, before even the brand split even happened, Look at fucking shows and the attitude era with Raw and SmackDown when SmackDown became a thing. Wrestling was still good. Raw and SmackDown were watchable shows. The champion would be on both shows. It wouldn't be too terrible. Like, if Raw and SmackDown could be successful back then, how can it not be successful now if you just at least have some good television, have some good writing? Obviously, your writing is shit. But your show would be better if you have some stars. But obviously, you're not going to have stars. But I would tell you, your show will be at least better. Because you at least have guys, like some stars on both shows and people, whatever. Oh, but for you people that like, why would you say that? At least it gives a chance for the brand to share so the wrestler could rest. Like, when you fucking pretend to care about these wrestlers' health, yeah, that's drawing the line, people. Y'all fucking weird. You pretend about the wrestlers' health. This is a job they signed up to. They have to fucking try to entertain and do the job, people. Okay? If fucking guys back in the day had to fucking crash and crawl, they had to fucking be on both shows. Why can't wrestlers? No wonder Undertaker would say it's true. These wrestlers are soft, and you people are allowing it. Fuck. God, that's so weird to think. Oh, they care about their health, so they could be like, fuck you, fuck you. They're wrestlers. Back in the day, they were able to do it. Fucking A. Anyway, so fuck the brand split. It should fucking end. It's garbage. And fuck the whole drafts they do nowadays. And fuck 2016. The brand split was shit. 2016 sucked. Go fuck yourself for acting like 2016 was good for you fucking smarts. And just fuck wrestling in general. I hope it gets better, but it's already dead. Wrestling is not back. It's dead. And that goes the same for AEW. Alright, till next time. Peace out. Bye. Drink your colas. Some magnets there. Make it just go, oh shit, oh shit. And then you'll have some brain muscles. Alright, people. Till next time. Peace, yeah, bye.